And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the start of day 6. Today is the day that I'd like to, I'm really curious about if you're seeing the benefits on my face. I can see it. I can see it. So I wanted to take a moment to talk about autophagy, which is one of the major blessings that comes with fasting. So I'll kind of make today focused on autophagy. Before I get into it, let me just give you a quick update on the body weight fat loss thing. I record it daily. So today I am at 227.2, 227.2. And what I do, if you haven't seen these videos before, I weigh myself the first thing when I wake up. And then I started just over 5 days ago, 240.9. So in just over 5 total days, because I'm kind of starting day 6, so it's not, if that makes sense. Anyway, so I am 13.7 pounds in 6 days, just over 2 pounds a day. So again, as I say, the first couple days is water weight, but now it's roughly a pound, slightly more per day. Yeah, roughly a pound a day. So let me tell you about autophagy. So my birthday, or not my birthday, my age in normal years is 46. So I am 46, and I began doing fasting hardcore about 3 years ago. And 2021, I did a lot of days, almost 100. And there was major benefits to my biological age in that time frame. And the doctor practice I go to in Trinidad can actually test your biological age. So I actually, every time I go, almost like me geeking out just for curiosity, we would measure my biological age. And it actually went super low at one point, but I'll tell you where it is now, because it's probably going to be around this point. I'll be curious what it is at the end of the fast. The plan is 40 days. That's the plan. But it would typically end early to mid-teens to early 20s, and it kind of just fluctuates in there. So let's say 12 to 14 to maybe 22 to 25. So that's kind of the range on a biological level that my body has maintained since doing these massive amount of fasts. And how it does this is autophagy, if you were to write it down, AUTOPHAGY, which means self-eat. The body is brilliant, totally divine design, and the body will eat the things that are old, that need repair, that need replacing with newer, more vibrant versions. So what we call aging is more of our bodies not getting a chance to self-heal and rejuvenate and reverse age because of just the habits of society that most people in the Western world live. So when I began testing this, it was a really beautiful journey, because not only did I begin looking younger, and looking younger is wonderful, but I began having more energy. I began sleeping better, more deeply, more soundly. My energy throughout the day was just good. I also had when I would work out and exercise, that would normally make me tired, sore, whatever, that began stopping. So autophagy has all these benefits, lots of healing. My knees healed, my back healed, etc. But I say this because one of the reasons so often people focus on the fat loss, and it's great. Don't get me wrong. If you have a desire to lose fat, it's great. But most people gain the majority of it back when they're done with the fast. But there is a restorative health benefit even if you do. Also, it's nice to understand if there's a reason why the person is going through gaining weight. I mean, initially post-fast, it makes sense. The body was basically in starvation mode for a while, and it's kind of being restored to an extent. But a lot of it is purely a necessity, I guess is my point, the extra weight. So I'm always a fan of doing a little introspection, seeing if there's some fear around food running out or whatever. I mean, even people, there's a doctor named Dr. Furman who has found that people are mostly mineral deficient. And just by giving them mineral-rich foods and supplements with lots of minerals, they begin eating less. So that's a whole other method or thought form right there. So I'm going to end it here, but I just wanted to introduce you the concept that when you do fasts like I'm doing, you will anti-age. So I've started, I'm literally an hour or so into day 6, and I can see it. And my wife's already said I look 5 to 10 years younger now. So let's just say I look 40 or 35. But the reason is, again, is because my body is literally anti-aging. So it's a cool experience, and that's one of the nice things about me doing this every day is you can actually see the progression. You can go to day 1, and you can see where I am at now. You're going to see the biggest shift I find, and then it has a relative level of maintaining it in maybe 2 to 3 days from now. So today is Monday, so maybe Thursday or Friday this week is when the maximum visible extent of the healing, I think, often takes place. And I'll look a bit, not a huge amount younger than I look now, but younger than I look now. So if you have time and you want to check me out, just check out those videos. It's a kind of a fun thing to do because you can see how the person is able to really look younger. And I said, it's not just you looking younger. You'll feel better. You'll feel rejuvenated where you weren't before. It's really wonderful. So enjoy the trip, enjoy the process, and I'll see you tomorrow. Adios.